Yo, what's going on, guys? Racing Game here, back at another build video here today. You guys see, last video we built the McDonald's. As you guys can see right here, last video we built this wonderful McDonald's. But in the video, I actually never built the interior, so I just want you guys to know that I have put... Oh, I did build the interior. I just forgot to add the chairs and tables, so I just wanted you guys to know that these are here now. Guess I still forgot to build my tables. That's something, isn't it? Anyways, today, oh, that's my laptop. Today we're going to be building a hospital right here, a little bit of something, so that the world, well, the city will have a little bit of a hospital. This is still going to be a house in the future. I just have not actually constructed that yet. I'm probably going to want it to come to about here, because obviously it needs to be operational. I'll probably fill it all in off camera. I'll do a lot of it on camera, like the cache and the till and the waiting rooms and all that I'll do, but obviously some of it does need to be done off camera, because this would just take way too long to do a full edited hospital and everything on the inside on camera. So I'm not going to record that much, but I am going to record a good bit. So that's probably the overall size of it that I'm going to want. And then I'm probably never really going to use this, but I might as well try to use the space to the best of my abilities. Something like that. I think I'm doing this exact same thing again, where I need to build it like one back again, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Keep on forgetting I'm supposed to be building the concrete like one block away from the road. Because I'm supposed to be able to build on top of the concrete. Let me actually, I don't really want to build it how I did the McDonald's, because it's a little bit sketchy. I'm just going to fix it now while we have the chance to. You gotta be kidding me. Come on now, really? I didn't need that. Okay. Like this. This is how I was supposed to be building it. It's supposed to stay one block away so that I don't have to worry about the little things that kind of get messed up with it. It's just, there we go. Now I don't have, now I can just build straight on top of the black concrete, which also means I might want to make this. I'll go with actually 3 bigger. Make that a pretty big back room there. Might make that like a little janitor room or something back there. And then it probably will have multiple levels on it, as far as overall size goes. And you know what? Just because we have the space, that's very small, but just because we have space, you know, I wouldn't mind having a little, having a little bit of some rooms just for, you know, whatever reasons. Have 2 different little rooms there or something, just so we kind of have a little bit more spice up in the overall shape and everything of it. I'm not a big fan of just straight up cubes. You guys can see all my buildings, that's a straight up cube, but all my other buildings are not. They all have these little bits coming off. I'm just kind of giving myself a little bit more roomage and everything like that, and this takes up the space a lot better. It leaves a lot less negative space. This can be, you know, a little alley, a little alleyway or something. This can be maybe a little shed or a little garden. I could make that in the future, but as of right now, it's just gonna stay how it is. So now we need to start building it. So I really like the concrete blocks for the most part. So let's grab white concrete, blue concrete, and we'll go with maybe a lime concrete. I doubt I'm even gonna be able to use the lime, but you never know. So we're just gonna start off with the base walls of it for now. This is actually gonna be a pretty nice looking building, really. By the end of it, should be pretty nice. Then I just gotta build this one. Like that. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of this. I'm trying to make that... I'll add, yeah, that'll just be its own wall when the building's actually put up. How tall am I gonna want this thing? It's gonna be multi-level, so we'll make it to like there, because it's gonna have an upstairs. So, you know, we're gonna want it to be a little bit taller than normal. Something like that, and then we gotta add these I want to make it so that the next level, I kind of know where it starts. I think I want it to be like here, maybe. And you know what? We're just gonna make the whole entire thing all white. The blue, I'll make like a little helicopter pad or something like that on the top. Because I don't think I'm really gonna need blue on the walls. It just kind of ruined the whole hospital look that I'm kind of going for here. This thing is gonna be pretty freaking tall, isn't it? When the house is still taller. That moment when you own a house that's taller than the hospital. Gotta love it. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty nice size. It takes up a lot of space in the city, though. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing just yet, but we'll soon find out. Most of it, we'll kind of start to kind of find out how the shapes are kind of working once the city becomes operational. Off camera, after the McDonald's, I actually had my cousin Nick come on for the very first time and view the city. And he liked it, and I'm pretty sure he's also kind of excited for the, you know, actual operation of the city. I went too short, didn't I? Yeah. He's actually also pretty excited for like when we can actually kind of use it. Pretty sure he understands that, you know, I don't really want anybody else building on it, just because I kind of want all the buildings to kind of have the same, like, build, like the same idea, because most cities, the buildings are not completely different. They all kind of have a base, same distance from the road, same, you know, overall shape at the end of the day, same sorts of floors, same sorts of basements, because, you know, it's constructed by one single city. So I don't want to have a whole bunch of weird houses, you know, one that's built, you know, one that's made out of gold blocks and crap, and then one that's just cobblestone. I kind of want it to all kind of fall into play the same way, if that makes any sense. Oh, I think Nick might be almost back. He's eating McDonald's right now. He's still in the party, so we'll probably end up talking once he's back. I might be getting a little bit louder, but I made sure to try to build it while he was eating McDonald's, so it wouldn't be too loud, but I'm pretty sure he's on his way back now. I wish his mic came on there for a second and made some noises. But overall, this is going to be a pretty big hospital. It was actually Nick's idea to make a hospital, because I said I want to have some jobs on here, like contracting, maybe a little construction house or something, so that I can have jobs that'll pay people some pretty good money. And he said, yeah, like a hospital or something. And I was like, yeah, that's actually perfect. I'm going to build that now. I'm actually going to go with that hospital idea. I liked it. It was a good idea. Plus, I've built hospitals before in the past, which I've never built anything like a construction place before in the past. So this I had a little bit more of an idea of how I'd do it with, so it was a little bit more comfortable for me in general. Nice little storage room back in here. I know it looks really dumb right now, guys, but this is going to be a whole, like, there's going to be two floors in this bitch, so. I know it looks really tall than what it would need to be, but yeah, multiple floors. The second level will actually be where the patients are going to be kept. The first floor is all going to be waiting room and cashier type style stuff. Not cashier, but like the people that kind of check you in, and you know, you go there if you broke your arm and you tell them, hey, I broke my arm, whatever. Stuff like that. That's where this is all going to be going. But yeah, I mean, I'm hyped as hell right now. Some really exciting stuff been going on, and it's exciting stuff seeing the city grow. It's pretty exciting seeing the city all nice and growing up to be some pretty big city, actually. Like, look at this. This is like gonna be a nice addition to the city's big old hospital. It looks fucking retarded right now, but that will be fixed. So now I'm actually gonna go ahead and actually do the floors, because I want the floors to be done up right away. Maybe some cut sandstone wouldn't look too bad for the floor. Yeah, let's go with that for the floor. That looks pretty damn good. Because I was going to go with tile, but I was going to use white concrete. I might want to use some iron stuff. It just wouldn't really look the same. This is just for the waiting room. Right here, this big waiting room area. Then I think I'm going to turn this bit into the actual administration. This into like a washroom. And that a little storage room, I think, is what I'm going to go with. Which is pretty freaking cool. I like that idea a lot. Overall. I think it's made a pretty nice place overall, at the end of the day. And they're gonna have different floors. The waiting room's just gonna have the sandstone. I might actually use the lime for those floors. So this is gonna be the little, yeah, the bathroom can get the lime, because that actually kind of fits bathroom. Whoopsies. That's not even there, we're gonna say. That's the little bathroom there. Storage room can get the same floor. Cheaper on materials. Okay, I can probably just combine this now. As with this. So now I don't have to worry about those. This, on the other hand, that's where the cash people are gonna sit. Let's make it smooth stone. So it's probably one of the better block choices there. Then this is gonna be its own little wall. We'll go with iron, I guess, for it. Just to kind of keep them separated. Basically the walls of the bathroom is also going to be the wall of this building, if that makes the wall of the administration, whatever the hell you want to call it, room, if that makes any sense. So basically we're doing a bunch of interior work instead of outside work right now. So that'll be the bathroom. Have an idea, not sure if it's going to work though. Oops. Little toilet. The disabled washroom, and then this will be the regular patient washroom, I guess. Not trying to be racist, or not racist, not trying to be rude with the sizing or anything. It's just Minecraft. Otherwise, it would have been, yeah. And just bathroom, I guess. So it won't be any. I want to make like a men's and a females, because I don't think that's really a thing in hospitals. It's all just kind of a bathroom. Gotta add a little bit of a roof to it now. Alright, so now the bathroom's done. So that kind of gives you an idea of how it is pretty easy to honestly make, you know, another floor. That'll actually be the floor. Yeah, let's make that actually the next floor. So if we just build this, whoopsies. If we just basically build this as an overall, just as a whole other floor, then that kind of gives everything a more room feel. That's how easy it is to kind of make yourself these little rooms, these little things, right? Because now you can see how this is going to turn into its own room here in a second, which is the cool part about this game. Is that now this is going to be its own little, you know, section where you can come and talk to people about whatever you have going on. Get pink, it's a nice calming color. You can come and talk to them through this little window, and they'll get you little sheets or whatever the heck you really need. We'll finish this off during the interior build at the end. And there you go. Now you got these little, you know, those little rooms back there. So when you walk into the building, you have these rooms to go to. And that's how that's what I wanted to turn those little rooms into. So now you got that. And then this will be a little storage room, which I'll get to once we're all done all these levels. I like this idea. I like where we're going with it. I think it's turning out pretty good. making us these little rooms and how everything's kind of coming together. I'm liking it. Oopsies. Oh, much like the McDonald's though, you guys gotta understand that all these buildings look so like, I'm amazed with this game how they can just turn into being this big white blocks, and then when you're all done with it, they look at this. Because this used to just be a shorter, just red block, and it then became this. And I'm surprised. It's pretty cool in my opinion how, you know, the maps kind of, not the maps, buildings and how the blocks and how your creative ideas will actually be able to do that and kind of transform these buildings into not just being big boring white blocks and more into these, you know, actual sort of setup buildings. In my opinion, it's quite cool, really. Snapchat's going crazy on my phone there. Alrighty. Oop. Oh shoot. Okay, that's gonna be the floor 2. Now we're not gonna worry about that floor yet. Now it's under the doors. So I wanna have doors here. Doors here. And then those will be your doors. And just windows all along here. Stopping right there. This will actually just be a little lit up room. We're not gonna have any windows into that. Storage space. Nope. Shoot. Doesn't really help with the rain, does it? There we go. Oh yeah, those are not gonna be windows. I don't know what I'm doing there. This can have some windows. Perfect. Looks so sad in here because of the rain. Brighten it up a little bit. I guess we can use pink down here too. Cheaper on materials also, and plus it's a pretty calming color in my opinion for a hospital to have where patients don't want to be all stressed out. It's nice pink windows. Also, I feel like it'd be pretty hard to see through them from the outside. Just kind of gives you a nice relaxing time there. There we go. That's the hospital first floor, really. Almost done. Obviously, we still got to build these rooms, as in storage room. Obviously, this little storage place is still going to be built up. Just got to raise storage down. Perfect there. There's a nice little storage room with, we'll add some of these around. Have one of those actually in there, just a little storage space back in there. This bathroom's gotta have some light in them. One there. One there. Now they're all nice and lit up. We'll have some lights spread around in here. I do kind of want to have these ones laid out kind of decently. It's quite nice actually. And then we gotta have these little tables. Actually no, we'll just have couches. Just kind of couches to wait along. Have these ones kind of like that. Maybe have this one a little bit longer because we now have a lot of patients. Yeah, I liked how that's looking. I really never use these base game doors. Okay, good, I still have my sandstone. Perfect, oops. I never really use base game doors, so we'll use it for the outside of the hospital. Now I gotta go to the annoying, loud-ass grass placing part of this. Nice little grass connection to the McDonald's there. Now you guys kind of get to see what I'm saying. There's a lot of good, well used. I think it's very well used, the space that we had for this building. I think we used it very well. With just how the grass actually connects the McDonald's, kind of proves how we didn't really stay too far. We also didn't stay too close. This is the very first floor there. And I'm liking the very first floor. It has a nice feel to it. Now to get upstairs, shucks. Probably have an elevator. We'll make a little ladder to go upstairs, and we'll just call it an elevator. 'Cause, I mean, it's easy. Not too legitimate, I know, guys, but hey, I mean, I didn't even really think about it this whole entire time. I'm kind of an idiot, and, well, obviously I don't feel like destroying this whole entire room to build a staircase up, so we'll just call it an elevator. And this is how you get up to the next floor. I'm already going to do windows first. They gotta be pretty big windows. And we'll do 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3. Nothing creepier than the guy up in his bedroom in his house, looking out his big window. Oh no, he actually can't, because this house is actually built pretty perfect. So that, yeah, you actually can't really see outside of these windows. They're just kind of lights, almost like a jail cell in here, actually. But if you ever wanted to climb up on top of his thing, you can almost see the patients. It's a little bit creepy, but I mean, hey, it's, windows can't really truly see in. Perfect, lots of big windows up here. And for up here, we're actually going to want black, maybe really give it a nice kind of more upstairs actual feel to it. Plus it really helps shade everybody walking down the McDonald's and everything to not really be looking up here. And we'll say they're like tinted enough so that on the, through the outside you can't really see in. But you can't really do that in Minecraft. But, well, that's what we'll call it. Also, it helps shade the sun from any patients. Pretty big building here, boys. I know it's a big. I know these videos are very long, but I mean, I feel like they're kind of supposed to be long. It's kind of a nice way to almost relax and just kind of watch somebody build. I'm also doing a lot of it just for my own self-enjoyment, because I don't really have very many viewers, so I also like to record them just for myself in general, because I know I want to watch them afterwards, and it kind of allows me to be able to do that. So we can have something like this. And then I can start building the little hospital beds, and then do the helipad, and then honestly we should be done with this building. Of course it's gonna start freaking thunderstorming on us. I don't get that very much. Not a big fan of the whole rain, how it just keeps on coming on. I'm not sure if there's a option for that, but I've never seen one. Probably gonna build that house off camera. This one down there. Let me know if in the comments if you guys want to watch me build that house or not. I would love to know if you guys would actually want to see me build it. Because obviously I don't have to. I would be perfectly okay with building the houses off camera and just building the facilities on camera. It's still pretty big and chunky. I try my best to make, you know, some sort of an average look to it. I have a better idea though that might kind of spice it up a little bit for us. What if we did something like this? Right. And then we did it again up here. Kind of helps divide them. Kind of also lets you know that there's 2 floors, which you can already kind of tell by the windows, but it even it emphasizes it more, pictured as you're bolding letters and text. Almost kind of really emphasizes that, hey, this is something here. Like so, and then we're gonna have like right here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we need one more there, right? So 1, 2, like that, and then you can maybe do something like blue. Wait, hold up. Like so. I saw a helipad up top. And we should probably come back up there. Then do interior work, and also have some sort of a way for these guys to actually get down. There's a walkway up here so they can kind of off the helicopter and then drop down into here. So maybe I'll border that all up. Just border all this. Just so the patients don't really have to get a good look at any of these guys, and they don't really get the chance to really have a good look at any of the patients either. It's just they don't have to worry about it. Well, these guys come down. So they can kind of have their own little... Gotta make it kind of a legit door. We don't want to be a big heavy one, just something small like that. Just so these guys can, you know, when they get off their helicopter, they get down from the helicopter and they're walking and they drop down here. They're in their own kind of little room, and then they kind of just have to just quickly walk down and down here. Then they're in the area where it's okay to walk around at, rather than showing themselves to all these people up here. But anyways, we gotta work up here now. So we're definitely gonna want that, and then we're definitely gonna want, like, do they have like a white slab? Yes, they do. Quartz slab should work mighty fine. And then we need some freaking fence. Whoops. Alright. Big stretch, I'm freaking tired. I'm playing this game for quite a while. Alright. Not this game for quite a while, I've just been up for quite a while. Shit. Oh. Perfect, it's floating. Have a little bit of a pillow. Perfect, that's what I wanted right there, baby. I have never built this before, so I wasn't too sure how that really work. And it works beautifully. Happy they went with the 3 in between the windows, because it allows me to... Wow, shit. It allows me to basically make the beds just the width of the window breaks. which is honestly perfect. Man, if you work here, making good money, man. And it's a heavy paying job. I don't know what I'm gonna pay for yet. I should probably start thinking about that because I have to make a sign right after this that says how much. Come on, man. Why is this one effing up? There we go. Perfect. So those little patient beds. I have some lights around in here. Nothing too crazy. That'd be such a nice view out of this one. Well, kind of. These people get way better views though, except for they're looking at other patients. Try to make sure the views are not too bad. This guy's probably got the worst view. He stares at this cold black wall. That's pretty saddening. Whoops. Bruh. There you go, let's build it better. Okay. I think it's just down to signing outside, and then I think we're good. Really. Oh, I still gotta fill him back in there, but oh my god. Let's be real though. What's really to put back here besides like maybe a chest? One of these two, I guess. Oh, I just got my stupid sign, and there's a cave sound for no goddamn reason. It's a bad one too. I hate that one. Alright. So now the spot actually has a little bit of functionality to it. And then we'll add the signs, and then we'll call it a wrap. And there's the rain. Hospital, and I guess we can probably charge... Yeah, I'll charge 10,000 an hour. And I will be building a big school of some sort, so you can actually have to go to a school in order to work at this hospital. And then I just gotta quickly come in here and storage room, bathrooms. You already probably know what this is. So there's no need for anything. Actually, I'll call this patient room or something. Please fit. Thank you. I think I spelled that wrong, but whatever. Patient room. Make it stop raining. Clear that out. And boom, boys, there you guys have it. Whoops. Jesus. I might do a little bit of the grass decorating outside of this one as well, but anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.